Okay, I'm making Spanish rice today. This is from a cookbook that I bought in the 1980s. I'm going to modify it to make it a bit low FODMAP. So right now I'm going to get, it calls for a half green pepper chopped. I'll just chop this. That's why I got a super small green pepper. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop this. Yeah, let's get this here. Yeah, amazing. This is almost 2 weeks old, but it stayed good in the crisper. So, yeah, I want to cook this before this green pepper is no longer, because I'll find out when I get to the inside. Sometimes I think it's good, and then I get to the inside, and I find out it isn't so good. So let's see how it's doing here. Oh, it looks good. Thank you, Lord. I hate to waste food. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use the whole thing, because I don't want, it's a small one, so it's kind of like half of a green pepper. So let me just go ahead and take the seeds out and chop it up. Okay, for Spanish rice, I need to have 3 cups of cooked rice. I do have some leftover rice in the refrigerator, but it's not enough, probably only about 1 cup. So I always like to have some cooked rice on hand anyway. So I'm right now washing the rice, and then this is 2 cups in here. This is 2 cups of brown rice. So I'm washing the rice, and then when I'm through washing it, I'll go ahead and cook it in my my steamer. Okay, this is 2 cups of washed rice. Let's just go ahead and add it to the, this is a pressure cooker. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. And since this is 2 cups, I'm cooking this Japanese style. So what I'm going to be doing, for every 1 cup of rice, you put in 1 1¼ cups of water. So that would be a total of 2½ cups of water. So let me just go ahead and put the rice in here. This has been washed. Japanese always wash the rice. This is brown rice, so it's not really totally Japanese style. They usually eat white rice in Japan. Okay, let me just go ahead and put in 2½ cups of water. Okay. One, 2.5. Okay, now what I'm going to do, just get that ready there. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and cook this for, what you do is you cook it on high for about a minute. So let me just go ahead and do that. And then you cook it on, I would say medium low for about 10 minutes. And then another 10 minutes on low, and then it's done. But let me just go ahead. Right now we're going to set the temperature for high. And then once it starts boiling, then I'll put the cover on it. Okay, it's starting to boil. So let's cover it because there's not a lot of water in here. So we don't want to lose too much water. Let's go ahead and cover this. We're going to cook it for about 1 minute on high. And then after that, we'll lower the heat. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. We cook it for about 1 minute on high. So I'm going to wait till it gets really steamy. When it comes to a full boil, cook it for about 1 minute on high. Lower the temperature. Then you lower the temperature down to about medium low for about 10 minutes. Then you lower the temperature again for about another 10 minutes on low. And then you just turn the heat off and let it sit there for about another 10 minutes, and then it's done. And then I'll have my cooked rice ready. There's the rice. Came out pretty good, eh? Just doing just like I said. Okay, so now I got the cooked rice ready. Okay, I just put garlic oil in the pan. And now I'm going to cook the green pepper and the green pepper and the green onions next. So let's get these are the green peppers. Oops. And I need to get about a 1/4 cup of green onions. I a sort of guesstimate on this. It's, you know, about the equivalent of one small onion, so I can sort of guesstimate on this, you know. That's good. All right. Okie doke. So we go ahead and fry this until the green peppers are soft. This is the low FODMAP version of Spanish rice. I think a lot of my low FODMAP, the reasons I need to avoid garlic and onions is brain control. But unfortunately, Lori's brain control is pretty stinking good, so I'm gonna have to play this dumb game until until I'm able to eat garlic and onions, whenever that'll be. So yeah, like I have to have lactate milk too. So basically, I've got to do the low FODMAP diet. Okay, let's just cook this. Cook it till it's soft. Okay, now we need to add the ground beef. The ground beef I'm using, it's 93% lean. Got this at Walmart. I took it out of the freezer yesterday to thaw it out in preparation for this. Oh! Geez. Her brain control is something awful, man. She's mad at me. That's because I'm being a good president. I'm taking care of my people, and she doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and, yeah, her brain control's been pretty bad today. I need a tablespoon of mustard. Go ahead and shake this up. Just plain old mustard. Tablespoon of... Actually, let's do the Worcestershire sauce first. Worcestershire sauce, where are you? Here it is. All right. I can see it right here. Worcestershire sauce. Okay, we need a tablespoon of this. And then a tablespoon of mustard. Let's shake this up. This is all great value brand, so it saves me money. Ooh, that's too much. That is too much. Let's put that back in there. Ha ha ha. That'll work. There we go. I don't have to follow the recipe exactly, so if I throw in a little bit extra, that ain't going to kill me. That's good. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Oh, and a little bit of ground pepper. So we're just going to get some ground pepper. These are the spices. Okay. So, yeah, so you put in the ground beef, the ground pepper, the mustard, the Worcestershire sauce, and you keep stirring until the meat loses its pink color. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that out of here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just go ahead. The original recipe that I had in the cookbook said to add some ketchup in here, but I'm not going to add ketchup because ketchup has got onion and garlic powder in it. I actually think it'll taste better without the ketchup. I like my food simple, so. Okay, I put the heat up a bit. We're just going to keep cooking it till the meat loses its pink color. Smells good. I remember when I made this in the 1990s and 1980s, I really liked it. So. Of course, back then I didn't have an onions and garlic problem, so I used real onions. That's been some recent phenomenon. I personally think it's Lori McBride brain control, but I can't seem to work my way around it. Her brain control is something awful. So I'm sort of accommodating the brain control. All right. Okay. Looks like we're just about losing the pink color here. Okay. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step now. Okay. The next thing we do is we add in the cooked rice, which would be 3 cups of cooked rice, the tomatoes, and the Worcestershire. Oh, the Worcestershire sauce was supposed to be last. Oh, that's okay. I don't think it'll make a super big difference. Okay. So we're going to put in 3 cups of cooked rice. This is kind of hot rice here. I think I'm going to kind of like guesstimate here. I don't want to have hot rice in plastic. How do I work around this? Do you just give me an idea? Huh? I think I'm going to need to guesstimate here. If I remember correctly, yeah, I'll make that 3 cups. This will work. You know what? I need something bigger than that. What's this? We're just going to kind of like guesstimate here. That's about 1 cup there. Two cups. That's about 3 cups. All right. So we put that in there. Oh shoot. No wonder it was doing that. I had the heat still on. Oh my goodness. Didn't mean to do that. I forgot that I still had the heat on here. So this really got cooked here. Oh, like I said, her brain controls something awful. All right. Okay, so we got the rice in there, and tomatoes, 128-ounce can of tomatoes. That's what this is. 28-ounce can of tomatoes. Yep. This has no garlic and onions in it, so this will work. Okay. And, okay, the Worcestershire sauce is already in here. And I don't think it's going to make a big difference that I put it in early. So let's go ahead and mix it thoroughly. Man, I put this the rice on top of a hot stove when it was done, so the bottom of the rice is kind of crusty. Yeah, I've done that. That was her Lori's brain control. So that's all right. But that means that the rice on the bottom, you know, is kind of sticking to the pan. But the rice is still good though. See, look at that. Looks good. Go ahead and swish this around. At least I didn't burn it. Like I say, Lori's brain control is something awful today. She's really mad at me because I'm taking care of my people and I'm not allowing her to turn all the United States into a bunch of retards. So anyways, let's go ahead and finish this. That looks good. I think it'll be better without the ketchup. It's going to be kind of low salt, so what you might want to do is add salt to it. You know, you might want to add some salt to it. But yeah, this looks good. Okay, so what you do is you kind of swish that around, then you reduce heat and simmer covered for about 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and reduce heat and cover this. Yeah, by covering it up, the flavors will all melt together and it'll taste really good. So we are just about done here. Go ahead and cover this. Okay. So 15 minutes, let's reduce heat, there we go. And in 15 minutes, I'll show you what it looks like. Okie dokie, I think it's done. Pretty much. Let's kind of like squish this around here. Yeah, it's pretty much done here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn the heat off. I'll lay this on the table so that my men will have it to eat. Yeah, it's pretty much done. Okay, let's try the Spanish rice and see how it came out. A little bit hot. It's good. I will post this at my cooking channel. Could use a little bit of salt, but I'd rather undersalt it than oversalt it. So, yeah, came out good. Very good. I like it. Low FODMAP too.